This isn't someone's garage project to provide a free operating system to the world. Ubuntu is much bigger than that. It's also available to enterprise customers and major corporations, and has been certified for use in OEMs like IBM, Intel, AMD, Dell, Lenovo, HP, Cisco, and more. This is a real server operating system and can run server-side programs like email systems, web servers, databases, file sharing, game servers, and more. Just like some other variants of Linux, Ubuntu is free. You don't have to pay to download it. You don't have to pay to use it either. Ubuntu will work on almost any hardware you have, new or old. You may need to have some drivers for some of the more specialized hardware that you might have, but for the processor, basic graphics, hard drives, optical drives, the installation has all of the drivers you need. Ubuntu also works well on the latest hardware, supporting the newest hard disk controller cards, network cards, and more, just like any other server operating system on the market today. If you are familiar with VirtualBox or VMware, you can create virtual machines using Ubuntu Server. This is great if you don't have extra hardware laying around, or you don't have any space, and you just want to try it out or get familiar with the Linux server and its features using your main machine to host a virtual machine. Check with your virtualization software to see if you have the hardware needed to run a virtual machine or guest operating system like Linux in your virtualized environment. Ubuntu Server is a Linux command-based operating system. There is no GUI installed by default, so it would be helpful if you knew some Linux commands to help navigate around the operating system. If you are comfortable using Unix or Linux commands, then this isn't much different for you. In fact, it should be about the same. Ubuntu Server has a lower overhead compared to other server operating systems. It doesn't need a lot of processing power and will run fine on lower amounts of memory.